Godfather, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you? Is this how you turned out a Hollywood Pinocchio that cries like a woman? What can I do? What can I do?
Yes. And the only reason I want to bring this up is I've worked for yellers, right? People that yelled all the time. I've played football for coaches who yelled all the time. And I've also worked for people that hardly ever raised their voice, that hardly ever got upset. And what I can say is the latter, the one who's calm, measured, thoughtful, when they do raise their voice, when they do get red in the face, when they do get upset, it crushes you because you know that they're normally measured and you know that you've screwed up big time to get them to crack, to lose their temper a bit. It makes a bigger impact on people when you are measured the majority of the time. And when you do lose your cool a little bit, it gets everyone's attention so much more than, you know, the dipshit that's just always yelling and always frustrated and always upset.
Speaking of neutered, Johnny Fontaine gets neutered in the movie. But a fun fact for those of us that are Italians and that are kind of nerds and geeks for this stuff, if you haven't heard this, the Johnny Fontaine character is supposedly built on Frank Sinatra, and there's supposed to be some truth to it. But we talked a second ago in the last segment about Luca Brasi, right? Like he was the guy who was in a role because he was great in that role. The yeller is someone who's in a role. The yeller very rarely ascends up. The asshole very rarely ascends up. The asshole is capped.
A man in my position can't afford to be made to look ridiculous.